Hi everyone, it's Mrs. Stocking here with some help for your week 7 assignments. The first assignment you're going to submit is your 3.04 Asignación. So I'm going to go to my lessons and I'm going to go to 3.04 and I'm going to start at the end because I like to know exactly what's expected of me. So 3.04, you will turn in 4 things for this assignment. So there are 4 different items you're going to turn in for lesson 3.04. The first thing is the 3.04 Asignación, and it tells me to attach my answers to the work file questions in this assessment. So when I click on Practica, it says here, let's read these directions here. Open the work files below and do the practice exercises. When finished, check your answers to the work files by clicking on the Contestaciones. Here's the main thing we need to know. You will need to submit your answers to section D of work file B. So for 3.04 Asignación, we are going to do section D of work file B. So once you've read your vocabulary in the Lección tab and your grammar in the Estructuras tab, we're going to click on work file B and it's going to open up in a Word document. You need to make sure you have Word on your computer. I'm going to click enable editing. And remember, you want to practice all of these sections, but I'm just showing you exactly what you need to do to turn this in. So we're going to do 3.04 part D. It says answer the following questions in complete Spanish sentences. These are personal questions for you to answer about yourself. Then all you're going to turn in for 3.04 Asignación is your answer to these questions right here. All of these are asked in the to form. Viajaste, miraste, escuchaste, hablaste. So they're asking you questions. Where did you travel this summer? What program did you watch on television? The last one is in the ellos form. ¿Dónde pagaron los viajeros en el hotel? Where did the travelers pay in the hotel? So for the last one, you would just answer using the verb in the exact same format that you see here. Remember, we always want to reword the question to help us form our answer. Los viajeros pagaron, and then I want to look at my vocab to learn where they paid. So the travelers paid, and in my Lección tab, I'm going to click on the vocabulary. And I'm going to pick where I think they paid. I'm probably going to say at the front desk, a la recepción. So that would be my answer to, to the last one. You can pick any of your vocab that makes sense for where they paid. Maybe you just want to say in the hotel, en el hotel. The main thing I want you to know is that questions 1 through 4 are all asked in the to form, so you need to answer in the yo form. So I'm going to go back to lesson 3.04 Estructuras. This is where I learn how to conjugate AR verbs in the preterite. So check it out. If I want to say the verb hablar in the preterite yo form, I would take off the AR and I would add this E with an accent mark and it would become yo hablé. So all I want to do is I'm going to copy and paste this E with an accent mark. That's what I need for all of these. So where did I travel this summer? I'm going to say yo viajé, and I'm going to just copy and paste that E. There's this weird space here now. I traveled to Indiana to visit my family. Yo viajé a Indiana. And you're going to answer in that same format, taking all of these verbs and just changing the ending to an E with an accent mark. And then you're going to copy and paste all of this into the student comments box and submit it for 3.04 Asignación. For your 3.04 pruebas, you are going to, prueba 1, you're going to want to know all of this vocabulary. Okay, that's what you're going to want to know for 3.04 prueba 1. For 3.04 prueba 2, I didn't mean to go back there. You're going to want to click on the Estructuras tab. You're going to want to know how to conjugate verbs. And don't forget about in the bottom right-hand corner, click on Continue to Part 2 of this lesson. You're going to learn about these irregular verbs that end in CAR, ZAR, and GAR. It's important that you know those. And then for your 3.04 discussion voice activity, I am going to go to 3.04, asignación. It says that you need to go, remember we need to go to the discussion groups to hear the question, but I'm going to make it simple for you and just click on this right here. On the home page, you can click on that little square in the top left-hand corner, and the question is, en el hotel, ¿qué le dices al recepcionista cuando quieres una habitación en el hotel? Ask for a specific type of room at the hotel. So I might say, that's not what I wanted. I might say, yo quiero, I want, and then I'm just going to copy and paste this from the question. Una habitación doble. Or I might say, oh, I didn't mean you. I'll change that. Yo necesito una habitación individual. Like there's a ton of different options that you could say here. This first one is I want a double room. The second one is I need an individual room. Maybe I want to say I need an individual room con baño privado. And it knows that I need a tilde over that, so I'm just going to do that there. So there's a lot of different things you might say for your 3.04 discussion voice activity. And the last assignment, and then you can just record that, by the way, as a regular voice activity. So just attach your audio file to the assessment in 3.04 discussion voice activity. The last thing I'm going to do is my 3.05 asignación. So I'm going to go to lesson 3.05. I'm going to click on the asignación, and it tells me to open the travel log, the graphic organizer, fill out and write a paragraph following the questions found as a guide, okay? So that's what we're going to do for our 3.05 asignación. I need to open up the graphic organizer, so I'm going to click on Practica here. And here's my graphic organizer down here in the bottom left corner. I'm going to click on the graphic organizer. I want to fill out this travel log to help me, but again, I'm just showing you what you're going to turn in, which is this right here. These are all verbs in the preterite. So you're going to answer using your estructuras in 3.04 and 3.05, and you're just going to answer these questions in simple vocabulary and grammar using the preterite yo form. Once you're done answering at least 7 of them, you're going to put those answers together in a paragraph. So right here it says, ¿A dónde viajaste? Well, I just answered that one in 3.04. So the question is, ¿A dónde viajaste? I'm going to say, viajé a Indiana. And I bet you, I was hoping that it would give me my accent mark. It's not going to give me my accent mark. I have them saved, but I can also copy and paste it right here from this E. Okay, so then I might answer the second one. With whom did you travel? Okay, so I can just copy that word right there. And I'm going to say viajé con mi familia. So I traveled to Indiana, I traveled with my family, and I could just keep going down answering these questions in simple preterite yo form. Okay, so that's all you're going to do for your week 7 assignments. I hope that helped.